everybody. It's great to have this opportunity to talk to you all again. As you know, over the last few weeks, we've been giving you some hints and tips on how to drive your business forward this fourth quarter, how to increase your earnings and your representatives' earnings. You will have seen the email with top tips from sales leader Amanda Garrett and the video from our fastest to executive winner, Marsha Barris, really giving you some tips on how to make the most this fourth quarter. Also, we've had some great online offers in October. You've heard about Manic Mondays. Well, we've had our first Manic Monday and it did go manic. We sold out in a few hours, all aimed to help you and your teams increase earnings this fourth quarter. And there's more. There will be some sales leader workshops in October. So watch this space for the dates. Talk to your area manager or your division manager for more details. But again, it's there to help you grow your teams and grow your business. And of course, we have the fourth quarter enhancements to the BDB, which is there to really help you make sure that your teams are earning more and more money and staying with us this fourth quarter. And we know that it's really important to grow your business at this critical time of year, but even more important, it's about making sure that those new team members stay with you into 2012. So we wanted to give you some information on what do our top sales leaders do to really grow their business but keep it going into the next year. So who better than to give you a few tips than our top sales leaders, Dave Carter and Debbie Davis. What do you do to make sure that everybody's placing an order every campaign?
To get them to place their first order, we go back and obviously do their appointment, and the second call to show them how to do the orders on the internet. And then when we come back home, the orders due to go in, we'll then call them to make sure that they're fine with the orders, and making sure that they know what they're doing online. And then after that, it's just doing them every single campaign for the first 3 campaigns at least, so they know what they're doing.
I think doing order management by mail plan is what we do as well. As and when they go in, that's when you do. We've got a system that you go from A to O, and we contact them on a daily basis, depending on whether the order's due.
Yep. And how important is it to you that you train the representatives properly?
Well, it's more important to us because we want people to put first orders in and then obviously carry on and place the second and the third order, because that's when they're going to need more help than any other time really. Once they're up and running, they don't really bother you. I mean, we do them every 2-3 campaigns after that to contact them unless they haven't placed an order, and it's just contacting them over the phone. As long as you've got contact and they've got someone who's at the other end of the phone for them, if they need any help or support, then that's what we're there for.
Is there anything that you do to help your sales leaders, or your downline sales leaders, keep active? Anything special you do with them?
Well, not really. I think if you're not active, you're not making any money, and I think that by having a plan with them, the ones who really want to get there, I think if you can work with them to reach their goal, that's what we do.
Busiest time, fourth quarter, what's your focus?
We want to continue to sign as many new representatives in as possible, but as a sales leader there's more to it. There's the retention side. We need to contact people to stop people leaving Avon for various reasons, and that's what we want to focus on, retention and contacting people to see if we can help them further.
Yeah. And Debbie, from your point of view, what do you...
Getting people to a higher level than what they're already at, like trainee up to sales leader level, and from sales leader to advanced, because once they're advanced, they're obviously earning a little bit more money, where they can plan things, they can advertise and things like that they've never been able to afford to do beforehand. So basically getting them to an advanced level and then working up to a higher level after that.
Yeah, and what kind of things do you do to get them to advanced?
From trainee up to sales leader, we just make sure that they're trying to get the first 5 people at least to become a sales leader level, and then just focus on people getting from sales leader to advanced by getting a minimum of 25 in the top line. I know they only need 15, but to get 15 orders you're going to need about 25 people, and then focus on the downlines after that to get them advanced.
Good. And how do you help them to get those 25 people? What kind of tips do you give them to find new people?
There's different ways really. I mean, I take them to town centres and trying to get as many leads that way. Door knocking, handing out leaflets, just different types of way where they can advertise, you know, and trying to get the number and name out there. And also Avon's name to get as many reps as possible.
Great time of year. What's the most exciting thing for you about fourth quarter this year?
Well, again, it's come very quickly because the Christmas brochures are nearly here. So as well as the extra sales, which are great, it's the lots of new representatives, and we always look forward to it, and extra sales, and always we're working towards our incentives as well.
There's always higher earnings, more representatives join just for Christmas period, and obviously the higher the orders are, the better.
Christmas, the best time to recruit people, that's when they earn most money. Then we go into the new year when we've got the shorting campaigns and, you know, it's January, people aren't really spending. So how do you keep your teams over that period?
Well, because it's January, it's not as busy recruiting-wise, so that gives our teams and us ourselves time to contact our representatives to see how we can help them and making sure that they are putting a commissionable order in. Because sales are down, but obviously Avon special offers every year, that helps us.
And do you give them any tips on how to get the orders in that shortened period, or?
Well, again, I just tell them to re-canvas all the time, because some people do only order, you know, for Christmas, and then they'll drop off. So we tell people, like, your sales are going to go down, find more people, re-canvas. And a lot of people do that. I mean, some people don't, but the ones that do will obviously see higher earnings.
Yeah. Just try and put incentives on your customers as well. That's what we normally do. You know, if you're giving them the brochure, writing on the order form, if you order over a certain amount, we'll give you a free gift. So that's boosting up your sales as well.
So some great ideas from our top sales leaders, Dave and Debbie. Tips and techniques that everybody can use, no matter what the size of your team, to help you motivate and keep your people working and earning through to 2012. So I hope that you've found all of those ideas useful, and I wish all of you a very successful fourth quarter.